Alright, sup guys, so in today's video we're going to just continue our grind to hold masters using the dart monkey only, and at the same time I'm going to go over the new update, the balance changes that are coming out with Adora and all of these changes, and I'm going to tell you my thoughts about them. Alright, so what is up guys? We got yet another update in Bloons TD Battles 2. This is super duper cool. Like, oh my goodness, Ninja Kui, man. Guys are getting super frequent updates, getting clan wars in the middle of the season, and now Adora. Oh man, you guys are so much better than Supercell, man. Anyway, we're gonna read through the balance changes along with gameplay in the back, so that you guys can see what's around here. And I'm going to also tell my reactions or like how I think the balance changes are. Alright, so we got new hero. You guys can read these yourself. We got Some Palace. I think Some Palace is an okay map, but I haven't really, I don't really, haven't played it yet, so I don't know what it's going to do. Anyway, BFBs got buffed to 1.6k. Honestly, I do not think this is a good one. I think most of the changes I've already read through them, by the way. I think most of the changes are really good, except this one. I do not really like that BFBs are buffed by 200. I think 100 would have been better. But 200, okay, think about it, man. Okay, a Moab costs 1k. A BFB has 4 Moabs a BFB has 4 Moabs inside the BFB. So it should cost 4k. And then the BFB also has the outside layer that you have to pop the outside layer before it spawns 4 Moabs. So it should cost it should cost 6k. Okay, obviously, I'm definitely not advocating for it to cost 6k, but I'm just saying 6k and 1.6k is a little bit of a difference. So I think better change for it is 1.7k. Anyway, Dart Monkey Ultra Juggernaut. I think this is a good buff. Ultra Juggernaut definitely needs a buff. I would have preferred a price buff rather than a damage buff. I kind of wanted to make it more reliable with the price buff, but whatever. Alright, and Sharpshooter. The first attack will always be a crit shot. I think this is good. Okay, but they actually do mean, if you see right here, okay, the XX4 and the XX5, when you first purchase upgrade. So it's not like the first shot, like every time it stops shooting and then it shoots again, it becomes a crit shot, I think. So this is not going to do all that much, but buff is a buff. Okay, so this is a buff. This is a really good buff. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is gonna make crossbow and the triple shots a little bit more reliable. But it's not enough for the Spikle Pole, man. Spikle Pole, I think it needs a Pierce buff. It just no, maybe not Spikle Pole Pierce buff. I think Spikle Pole's okay. I think a Juggernaut Pierce buff is definitely needed. So maybe like I would say they need to rework the Dart Monkey to increase the price of the Juggernaut and the Spikle Pole, but increase the damage. Or not increase the damage, increase the Pierce. Don't do that with Ultra Juggernaut though. Anyway, you guys can read this yourself. I'm just gonna quickly go over all these. So the Blaze Shooter 50 nerf. I honestly think this is alright, but I don't think it's all that necessary. But at the same time, it's only 50. Because Tack Shooter is like not okay for me, I guess. Tack Shooter is not it is a little bit annoying to go against, but nerfing it by 50 is not going to do anything. It's annoying because if your opponent doesn't know what they're doing, if your opponent doesn't know how to send balloons and just plops down a Blaze Shooter, there's literally nothing you can do against it. You can't rush him with yellows. You can't do anything to kill him early game. So you just have to waste 10 minutes of your life playing against him. Anyway, but nerfing it by 50 is not going to do all that much. But at the same time, I think in Hall Masters, if people do know what they're doing, the Blaze Shooter I think it's definitely winnable. It's definitely counterable. It's definitely beatable, the Blaze Shooter. Or the Tack Shooter in general. Okay, Inferno Ring buff, that doesn't matter. No one uses it. Bloon Liquefier. This seems pretty big though. Deals 1 to 2 damage to most Platts balloons. So is that double damage? I think that's double damage. I believe that's double damage to mobs, which would do something to the Bloon Liquefier, definitely. But I'm not all that sure how the Glue Gunner works because I never use it. Okay, a little Bloon Solver buff. I think it's fine. I think the Liquefier needs a price buff, not a... I mean, this is pretty big though, so I think it's alright. But I think the Glue Gunner overall just needs a price buff. Yeah, ability no longer has initial cooldown. This is really, really good. ability. I don't know why they distinct. Yeah, well, when they distinguish the tier 5 ability from the tier 4 ability, they actually added the initial cooldown right back into the elite sniper, which I do not like at all. That made playing it on Glade so hard. That meant I couldn't I couldn't build an elite sniper without losing, because I would build an elite sniper and then my opponent would send me fortified Moabs and then I'll lose. That's just all. But then now that it doesn't have the initial cooldown, definitely is doable. All right. Sub first spike nerf. I think that's all right. 1K is not gonna do anything. I think 1K is a perfect amount to nerf it. This is really good. At the same time, I don't want this upgrade to die. If this upgrade dies, it's just gonna make sub. It's gonna indirectly like nerf druid, nerf boomerang. I don't think those towers are OP, and I don't really think this upgrade's annoying or anything. I think 1K is a good nerf. Preemptive buff, okay, good. You guys can, you guys can read this if you want. I'm not going to. Monkey Buccaneer. No longer increases Pierce of X3X by 1. Okay, everyone complains about the boat, but I'm actually one of the people who never uses a boat. I like almost never use a boat. Okay, anyone in Hall Master would be using the boat a lot more than I am, but I'm like one of the people I can use Drew, I use Startling, I use Dart. I don't use a boat. All right. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so. Okay, this is, I don't really know what that means. I'm assuming this is a cannon ship buff, which 1XX buffing the cannon ship. I think this is a little bit big, but I don't know. Okay, we'll see how this plays out. Ace, this is not enough, man. Ace, if you look at the stats, it's the worst card. It's literally the worst card in the game. It's the least used card in the game. It's one of the worst cards. Or not the worst cards. I should be calling it a tower, yeah. Okay, I was thinking about Clash Royale. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I think this is good, but this is not enough. I think the Ace, ever since they nerfed the Bomber Ace Pierce, it really hurt it. I think the ODS needs a Pierce buff. I think Never Miss is fine. Never Miss is annoying. I don't really like to. Never Miss is fine. Bomber Ace is also fine. I think Bomber Ace, they could rework it, kind of like like what I want with a Spikeal Pole and the Juggernaut. Like increase the Pierce, but increase the price. Okay, that's what I think the Ace needs. Anyway, Bernie stuff. I'm also one of the people who don't use Mortar. When everyone goes Tack Farm Mortar, I go Tack Farm Wiz. Everyone goes Boomerang Mortar, I go Boomerang Sub. So I'm like the bow and the mortar, the monkey buccaneer and the mortar. I don't know why I'm like this, but I just don't use them. All right, they're very good towers. I just don't use them. I know how to play against them though, which is good. Anyway, wizard, no. I think they do buff Shimmer later. Yeah, okay, never mind. I don't think this is good. I overall don't think this change is needed. I don't think this change is necessary at all. Why did they nerf Arcane Mastery, man? Oh, it's because this. What do you think? Arcane Mastery seems to be in a decent spot. Okay, seems to be in a decent spot, I think they mean it gets around 0% usage in Hall Masters. That's a decent spot, you know? A 0% usage in Hall Masters. Definitely a decent spot in my book. Okay, this nerfs the Wallfire plus the Necromancer, because if you want to get both of them down now, you're gonna have to pay 100 extra. But it does buff Fireball, making it so that you can use Fireball again on purples, I guess. I don't know. I really don't think this change overall is necessary. Yeah, I don't think this wizard change at all is necessary at all. I think wizard is good the way it is right now. Ninja, base pierce buff. I also don't really think all these are necessary. Holy cow! They nerfed the sticky bomb by 400. Which I really don't think is that cool. Ninja Monkey, nerfing the sticky bomb is not going to do anything to the Ninja Monkey. Just saying. Nerfing its price definitely is not going to do anything that makes. Okay, Ninja is not OP if you were to go like Darting Farm Ninja. That is not OP. Darting Farm Ninja is like it's not in a good spot right now. But I don't think that it deserves a nerf. But like some Ninja eco strats, like Ninja Alpha I just don't think. Okay, what? Okay. Long story short, I do not want. I don't think this is necessary. Again, I don't really think all these are necessary. I think distractions a good change. I think the base is all. I guess a good change, but I don't think. I guess this makes flash bombs a bit better. I guess I don't think this one's necessary though. Okay, I don't know. They would like to they like to buff the early game upgrades, but nerf the late game upgrades. Okay. Anyway, Spike Factory buffed by 200. This is pretty huge. I always think Spike Factory is overpriced, being 800. Just no one uses it. They did nerf Spike Balls though, so that it doesn't get a indirect buff. That's good. That is good. Long reach. What did I do today? Oh, that's a 25% nerf. Oof, rip Spike Factory users. Yes, you did get a 200% dollar buff, but it just gets taken away right here. They're trying to make bottom path and middle path a little bit better, but they're useless, alright? And they're useless, and making the base price $200 cheaper is not going to do all that much. And I think this change is gonna kill the Spike Factory. Like, Spike Factory is only good with the long reach, so if you're gonna kill it without, yeah, I think this just kills it. All right, they didn't even buff the main. They just nerfed the cross path. This is huge. This is huge. That's a 25% nerf. You guys got it. That's a 25% nerf just for this. And if you were to use middle path, you might be like, Ninja QE wants you to use middle path now. Well, if you use middle path, it's middle path is probably almost as good as it being in 75%. So middle path is not going to be that great either. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go move on faster now. Anyway, so Spike Factory, I think this change was okay, but you need to buff the main Spike Factory if you want to do this change. It's kind of like nerfing. I don't know. It's just like nerfing some. It's just like if you want to nerf the duration, you have to buff the main attack speed by the Spike Factory. They won't do that though. But because Spike Factory is kind of annoying sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like it. Anyway, after this season, I might make a tier list. So subscribe if you guys haven't. Double gun, buffed by 100. Great. Great. This is great. This will make it early game a bit better. Bloon trap nerf. Okay, Bloon trap. I think Bloon trap still needs to making zero from bloom scent from scent balloons is just not good. I think from 0 it should be to like 0.5 at least. Like not 0. They literally made it from pretty good to like a 0. Ninja Engineer was in a good spot, and then they just completely killed it. Alright, I don't like that at all. But anyway, Owen, I think Engineer should make less money with Sense Balloons than with the AI balloons, but not no money. All right. Anyway, Owen, level 19, level 20. That's not going to do anything. Ocean Open, level 18, 19, 20. Also not going to do anything. No one's gonna use Ocean Open or Open late game. I don't know. They're trying to increase the late game a little bit better. I guess that's fine, but it's not going to do anything. You can ignore that. Oh no. R.I.P. Highwayman Jericho. It's maybe not completely R.I.P. but okay, every time they nerf Jericho, it just comes right back, because every time they nerf it, the use rate just decreases a little bit and then comes right back up, because Jericho is just so much better than the other heroes. You know, so like what's better than stealing money from your opponents? I think this is good. This is good nerf. This is good nerf. But yeah. Star Captain Jericho. I think Star Captain Jericho is okay right now. It's not too OP. It's like not that OP. Not as decent. Not as OP as like regular Jericho on release. So I think this is alright. So a little bit nerfed to rainbows. I would have liked to seen a little bit on zebras too, and a little bit more than this. But I mean, that's alright. I mean, it's not annoying or anything. Super Monkey. Wait, why'd they put Super Monkey after the heroes? I don't know. Okay, that makes no sense. Anyways, base price. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They're buffing Super Monkey, but like they're literally emergency buffing it. They're like mega buffing it. That's going to make the Plasma Blast like what? 2k cheaper than it is. Oh my gosh, more than that. This is 0.9k. That's 1k. That's gonna make it $2,200 cheaper. Oh man. Okay, I would have seen like okay, the spice price is a good one. I think laser blast is alright too. By 900, that's a lot. And this by I don't know why they like you see here they're like it's 1,400, but here they put it as like 1.8k or something. I don't really like that they do that. Anyway, it makes it harder to read, but that's 1,500 right here. I think this is huge. Honestly, I think Super Monkey is very annoying, and well, not like annoying, but I think in long maps where Super Monkey is viable is just annoying. It's just annoying. I really don't really want Super Monkey in the meta or anything. Um, Nerf Dark. What's this? Buff Dark Knight. Are you kidding me? Oh, they reworked it to do less damage in mobs, but +2. That's not going to do anything. Oh man, why are you buffing? What? What's going on? Oh man, to 30k. Dark Champion to 30k. Are you kidding me? Okay, I mean this one. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, True Sun God the buff by what? What am buffing the True Sun God? Oh, what was it? Okay, I'm so confused. What in the world is going on? They're buffing the damage and cutting cutting the True Sun God's Pierce by 200k, by whopping 200k. That's kind of like, no, I do not. Oh no. Okay, over. Oh no. Okay. It's not and has never been properly balanced. I don't think it will ever be balanced. I really don't want. I really do not want a Super Monkey meta in the game. The Super Monkey meta is just so boring. It just goes late game every single time. It's just so boring. I mean, you could rush mid game against Super Monkey, but I really do not want to see Super Monkey strong. All right, I don't want to. I think Super Monkey's okay the way it is. Oh no, a pretty big price cuts. Big price cuts without a stat nerf is just horrible. Oh no. Yeah. Mm. Oh no. So they nerfed Tech Tear. I don't know, man. I don't think the Tech Tear really needed a nerf. I mean, a Tech Tear is not even getting any nerf because Super Monkey, a Dark Knight's gonna be a 203 Dark Knight. How much is that gonna be cheaper? 2.2k plus another 1.6k. 2.2 plus 1.6. 3.8k. That's a whopping 3.8k cheaper. I don't know what to say, man. Ninja Kiwi. Anyway, this is overall good update. They fixed lots of bugs. I'm not gonna read that. So yeah, Ninja Kiwi is definitely awesome. Yeah, definitely awesome. They're very good. Um, yeah, they're. This is great, man. Ninja Kiwi making updates this consistently. That's great of them. But I don't. But the only thing I don't like about this is I think the wizard rework was unnecessary. The Super Monkey, I think this is too much of a buff. I think this is a little bit too much. And because Super Monkey is a little bit annoying, really don't want to see it. I don't really want to see it in the meta. But well, I don't know. Who knows? Super Monkey might be OP after this. Super Monkey might still be horrible after this. No one knows. But yeah, see you guys. Overall, this is a very good change. I really like most of the changes in this balance changes, and I also can't wait for Adora. Yeah, see you guys.